is up, all my dorks, nerds, geeks, and gamers? It's your host Ghost here, and today we're going to be checking out the War of the Bounty Hunters, Star Wars #1. This is a story all about Boba Fett and how he captured Han Solo, and then Han Solo gets gets stolen from him by another bounty hunter, and who they're working for, and somehow the Hutts play into this, and there's a lot more at play here than just a very simple kidnapping of a bounty. So let's hop right in, see what we can see, and let's talk about it right here on this next episode of Wet Ink. So, first and foremost, the issue starts off with a very Star Wars-esque crawl, telling you about Boba Fett, how he captured Han Solo, and then Han Solo was stolen from Boba Fett, and basically who would challenge the world's most deadliest bounty hunter and steal his bounty. Well, we're about to find out, and what is he going to do in retaliation for stealing his bounty? Another thing we're probably going to find out. So, we cut into Han Solo being stolen here by the mysterious captor, whoever it is. We find out towards the end of the issue who it is, but for now we have no idea. It does look like a female. She's wearing a robe, so she is not able to be identified. And she is working with a group of people calling themselves the Crimson Dawn, whatever that is. We then cut to Hutt Space, where Boba Fett is actually looking for the bounty. He's he's at the bar where the Hutts are, and he's asking the bartender, do you know this and that? And he overhears two people talking about the this bounty that they have. So apparently, a bounty has been put on Boba Fett's head after someone stole Han Solo from him, because he's the one that captured Han Solo. So he overhears this from these other people. He pulls out his blaster, and he just takes one of them out right there in the bar, right then and there. And then the bartender's like, hey, can you leave? You kind of took it a little bit too far. So I'm trying to make a business here. Can you take this elsewhere? Boba Fett leaves. He gets jumped by Zuckuss and his brother, the two Bug Brother bounty hunters from the actual movies themselves. They got the mass breathers here. Actually, there's a good shot of them right there on this panel. So the two Bug Brothers attack Boba Fett. They think that, well, then we get to the title card. So they start attacking him. They think they've won. They think they've got him locked into place. And sure enough, Boba Fett hits his little switch on his wrist there, calls in the ship, and boom, blasts both of them dead. So those two guys are out of the picture. Well, one of them is blasted dead. At least his head gets blown off. The other one is hanging off a cliff. And Boba Fett actually picks him up and then kicks him off the cliff again, straight Boba Fett fashion. He then uses the broken pieces of the other brother and uses his head, attaches it to the navigator of his ship, so he knows where to go to find the next clue on who stole this bounty. Because apparently these guys know something if they're attacking Boba Fett to find Han Solo. So, Han Solo, this leads him to Tatooine, where he meets, what is his name? Bib Fortuna, that's his name. Yes, the guy with the crescent around his neck, the vampire teeth. This guy, one of my favorite characters in Star Wars lore, Bib Fortuna and the pig guards. So he's there, and he's acting like he knows nothing of it. He doesn't know why Boba Fett's here, why he's asking him all these questions. And Boba Fett basically says, you know what, you're a liar, kills the two, pulls out his blaster, shoots the two pig guards right then and there, points his flamethrower at Bib Fortuna and says, you're going to show me what you know right now, or I will destroy you. So we're going to come back to that. Then we cut to hyperspace, where the Hutts are talking about some sort of team up. They've got some sort of plan. They've gathered all their fleets, so all these Hutts are gathered together in one spot, and they're planning a war of some sort. All they say is, we will be ready. As you can see there, all the Hutt ships all in one area. So this is a bigger, grander deal than just a bounty being stolen. This is starting to be a legit war of the bounty hunters like they've been setting up. All because of this one bounty that went wrong. And it's Han Solo of all people. Cut back to Bib Fortuna, and all these bounty hunters at Jabba's Palace are now outside, ready to tango with Boba Fett, to say the least, because they're kind of holding up their bartender at gunpoint. So then he goes and he takes him to the chamber. They play this audio message about Han Solo, why he was taken, who has them, and whatnot. And Bib Fortuna was still saying, I don't know how this got here. I don't know why this is all here or whatever, lying through his teeth. Boba Fett knows better. He knows he's a liar. So he says, you know what? Um, Boba Fett gets what he needs from this transmission. He says, you have my bounty. I see it right here. And I don't know who you are personally, what your name is, or how I can find you. But now I know what I'm looking for. And that's the dangerous spot for Boba Fett to be in. He now knows what he's looking for. And then we cut to the mid-rim and Jakara, where the person who stole Han Solo is now kind of putting him on display. And just saying how Han Solo is the one guy that connects the whole galaxy. He connects to the Hutts, he connects to the Skywalkers, he connects to the smugglers, he connects to the bounty hunters, he connects to Darth Vader, he connects to every single character in Star Wars, and that's why he's the key to starting this war off. Then the lady finally pulls down her hood, and in the very last panel she reveals herself as Lady Kira. So I don't know who that is, and I don't know Star Wars lore that well enough to know who this is. But I gotta tell you guys, it is an explosive start to a very good, what I think is going to be a very good series. Marvel doing a great job with the Star Wars license and brand. I love this storyline, War of the Bounty Hunters, to see Boba Fett get his own storyline, and it's being a war in itself, fitting with the Star Wars lore and motifs and themes. Has me very excited. Very good read for number 1. Has me excited for number 2, which shows us a little bit of Jabba the Hutt there and Boba Fett and his ship. So maybe Boba Fett's going to actually go straight for the Hutts, and maybe they're going to have some sort of retaliation in return. Who knows? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Wet Ink. That was War of the Bounty Hunters number 1, Star Wars. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters issue 1. Are you looking forward to issue 2 or any other Star Wars storylines you'd like to see me pick up in comic book form? Let me know down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And as always, keep it right here on Dorkston. I've been your host, Ghost. Adios, guys.